3814.
Jet Sliger, get into the action.
3846.
Jet Sliger, take off.
Three eight two one.
Jet Sliger, come closer. Standing by. Complete. Mission. Standing by. Complete. Fire! Fast mode. Charge. Charge. Three, eight, two, one. Jet Sliger, come closer. Ready. Ready. Check. Exceed charge. Check. Exceed charge. Fishing. Standing by. Complete. Fencing. Standing by. Complete. Fire. Fast mode. Charge. Charge. 3821. Ready. Check. Exceed charge. Check. Exceed charge. Fishing. Thunderbirds.